Well, let's talk about this. So this guy, Britton Armstrong, he murdered his wife of 7 years, 36-year-old Jasmine Armstrong, before taking his own life. The tragic incident took place around 8 a.m. And on March 23rd, reports indicated that Jasmine discovered Britton's double life and confronted him. Leading to a heated argument. The conversation escalated, resulting in Britton's shooting Jasmine multiple times before fleeing the scene. Upon police arrival, Jasmine was found with gunshot wounds and succumbed to her injuries on site. Britton took officers on a high-speed chase on Interstate 35, where he crashed near mile marker 324 and ultimately took his own life. Following the devastating events, the couple's two children have been left orphaned and are currently under the care of their grandmother. Well, they have three children, it looks like. But I mean, listen. The 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 DL man, first of all, sir, Mr. Britton, rest in peace. I mean, Mrs. Armstrong, you didn't think this man was gay? First of all, he definitely looks gay. I don't even want to say that, but I mean, yeah, bruh, how didn't she know? I don't know. I said my heart goes out to them kids, but nobody was gonna tell her. Homophobia is the real villain here because he felt like he could live if he felt like he could live free without shame, sis would still be alive. So this just goes to what I just went over with all of those stories of homophobia from people's families. I mean, then you end up with stuff like this, stories like this. You end up with stories like this, where a man has basically had his desires whole time while he's trying to have a wife and a family. And that goes to show that having a wife and or a family at all and a marriage sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be because some of these people be miserable in their lives. Miserable. Miserable. It's really a fucked up situation. Now you got kids out here orphaned. And like, why is y'all not thinking about y'all kids? Everybody laughing. This is so sad, but he literally looks like one of the girls. The nigga look gay. I hope his kids heal from this. My heart breaks for those babies. Mm-mm-mm. I don't even know what to say about it at this point. Next topic. I wonder if I could like zoom in on this stuff. Or is it this one that makes it look so small? Yeah, super terrible. His face screams gay. He gave that girl what's up look, and that man bun is sassy. Who's the third child then? What an absolutely horrible person. There were signs, just saying. Why are black men so prone to being gay? Is it genetics? You go down these threads, you'll find a whole bunch of more homophobia. The reason why he was in the closet in the first place. This was right here. Y'all single because y'all attracted to straight men and y'all gay. um, so my dear gays, do y'all feel like y'all are attracted to straight men, even though you're gay? Because me personally, I don't want nothing to do with a straight man. Y'all be fine to look at, but I mean, I'm not looking for y'all to be in a relationship. I'm not looking for y'all to fuck me. I'm not looking for none of that shit. The straight niggas be looking for us. They be scheming out. I had a quote unquote want to be straight. Oh my God. I have a guy that I know that wants to be straight so bad. I don't have him, but I had him. It's my early 20s when I was young and dumb. Oh my gosh, this guy. We started story time. Started hanging out and like fresh out of high school, like maybe going into college-ish. We went to maybe a couple college parties together. But I heard about that boy. I had heard about him. And I was kind of interested. He did have like a little, he was straight. He had kids. A baby mama, two kids with her. West Side kept a car, kept rims on his car. And you're thinking like, mm. But then like he got out of that relationship and then he got with this guy. And at the same time, like I was in this my first relationship and was kind of terrible. Um and the first time that I basically talked to him about like me being gay and that I had a guy I was dating, but it hadn't been going well at the time. He gonna tell me, oh, well, this dude that I work with in my job, he offered me $500 for me to let him suck my. And I'm sitting there like, so you want me to believe that someone wanted to pay you so they could do the job on you? At that point, I already knew he was lying. Um. Anyway, so we started talking, like as we still talked as friends and whatnot. And then there was a time where he came over. We were tipsy. Well, he was tipsy, and we did it. And we did it a couple times, over like a course of maybe 2 or 3 years. Every once in a while, we'll link up. Mostly when his relationship wasn't working out for him. Um, but he was like dipping at that time, dipping into like the gay lifestyle, but he really didn't want to be there. He was fighting his whole life. So it was just like, okay, um, he just really was a fuck nigga, to be honest. And at that point, I was like, okay, fuck nigga, you just really do what you do with them fuck niggas and go on about your business. That's what I was doing. And he must since I moved out of town, I know that he like had a girlfriend, but like we didn't really talk. Before I left town, he was definitely hit me up like, oh, I think about like what it would be like if me and you was together, and I just feel like that was a crock of shit because you never ever really really want to go there with me. I mean, for real. So I know what you was using me for. I was using you for the same thing. We could just keep it there on the playground. I had talked to that guy recently though, which was crazy. I talked to him recently, and it was because I had thought about him. He was on my social media, and I had been hitting him up like every like few years. I hit him up, see how he doing, what's going on with him. Just because I at least thought that we were friends, you know. Um, and he would never respond. So I ended up basically deleting him off my social media. And maybe like a couple years went by, and I must have added him on Facebook just because I wanted to see what happened. And he hit me back, and he was like, "Why you delete me? Why you add me back? Like you deleted me for no reason." I was like, "Well, I used to hit you up, and you wouldn't respond to me. Like, but you got a problem with me." And I'm supposed to be lying, like, "Oh, I'll be checking my messages." So it's like, what's the point of you having Facebook or Instagram or whatever? You're not gonna possibly check your messages, like. But okay. Um, but I was like, well, I was reaching out to you. I just wanted to stop reaching out to you, so I deleted you. And I'm like, I at least thought, that we was cool. This man must have said to me, Dante, go on with that faggot shit. And I was like, what? That what? Want to tell you this man has eaten a starburst out of me? But anyway, that's what I gotta say about dealing with stray guys, quote unquote. Yeah, because technically, bro, and let's just talk about this real quick.
I don't know what homophobic ass.
This post, she got y'all together.
I don't know what homophobic ass black person needs to hear this, but homosexuality is not the agenda that's here to destroy the black community. I don't even think homosexuality is remotely a problem in the black community. If anything, it has moved us forward several times, but y'all don't understand your own history and refuse to learn it. So here we are. I don't think gayness, homosexuality, or any member of the LGBTQ community has ever been a problem as to what we talk about as the grander scale of why black people can't move forward and unite. It's not gay people's fault. You know what is a problem in the black community? Toxic masculinity amongst black men that make them insatiably violent toward black women. That might be a problem. You just punched your sixth baby mama in the motherfucking face, but you worried about that gay man. It's probably because you want to fuck him because he look good in the dress and you confused about it. But let's go on and talk about something else. Because I know y'all not worried about gay people, sir. Why are you worried about studs taking your women? You don't even like grown women. You like little ass girls. You and your weird ass homeboys posted up outside of a high school picking out freshmen that you want. You 35 with a 15-year-old ass girlfriend. That might be a problem in the black community. Yeah.
Mm.
A problem in the black community. Ain't y'all doing drive-by sucker punches in New York? Why the fuck is you worried about gay people?
Talk about it.
A problem in the black community. You got a rapist homeboy that you ain't turned in. This is fifth time doing it. You ain't said shit, but it's gay people.
Talk about it.
That's very interesting. Homophobic black women, don't y'all go?
They will sit out there and act like it's the gays. They will say it's the gays doing all the. Excuse me. Damn. They will say it's the gays doing all the rapey things. It's not.
Y'all go nowhere either. Y'all worried about these bisexual men. It's a lot of y'all out there making that little clout chasing ass content. You worried about bisexual men, but you raising your 3-year-old son to be your husband. He ain't gonna be no heartbreaker. That's your son, not your boyfriend. Stop treating him like that. Y'all got incestuous relationship with y'all sons, but it's gay people's problem. Interesting. You got mother wounds so deep that they almost motherfucking genetic. They part of your goddamn DNA. You beating your daughter into puberty early. You got your baby girl going through puberty at 11 years old because you done turned into your mama. Now you calling her fast because she grown at 15. She ain't fast. That's your fucking fault. You're abusive.
Oh,
Homophobic black people beating their children like slaves, but y'all worried about my pronouns? Free them fucking kids. Speaking of kids, why the fuck y'all keep letting that weird ass uncle around them? I don't think gay people are the problem. I really don't. It might be that funny ass uncle though.
Not
Let
for
them
real.
babies wear them shorts and keep that motherfucker from around y'all kids.
Not for real.
That might be the motherfucking problem.
Cause y'all will beat a little girl to death about how she, as a girl and a child, turned a grown man on. Why I can't hold these men accountable? They can't control themselves up here and down there. They can't control themselves around your daughter, your kids. And a lot of y'all women, y'all would choose men in y'all homes who are helping y'all pay the bills over the safety of y'all kids.
Ma'am, you got a bum that fuck on your kids living on your couch and you won't listen to him and kick him out because you rather have a man than a good relationship with your children. You might want to worry about that. Y'all could worry about that funky ass white Jesus that enslaved your ancestors, who somehow y'all got convinced that are demons. Y'all might want to worry about that. Ma'am, you ought to worry about that fucking respectability politics and why you got white people thinking you wearing a bonnet in public is bad. Worry about that. Worry about that. Worried about the political illiteracy in our community, not gay people. Y'all ain't got no fucking clue what's going on. Y'all just going out and voting and then wondering why shit ain't getting better for us. Worry about that. Yeah, worry about that. Worry about why y'all can't advance. Y'all out here just facing generational curses and just recreating them, but you worried about gay people. I don't think gay people are the problem. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Y'all giving y'all fucking money to Creflo Dollar, but you worried about pronouns. Interesting. I just wanted to know what was wrong with y'all on this fine Sunday. Amen. Amen.
She ate y'all up. Okay, so this is a good topic. Which Ray Monte quoted after somebody said, any nigga that claims he's heterosexual but hang with gay niggas, non-related, is gay too. Dia bisexual as fuck. I don't want to hear shit. Look at this little bitch. Of course she said some stupid ass shit like that. Ray Monte said, when I come out as gay, my two childhood straight best friends, Tyrone and David Green, would not stop hanging out with me. I told them people don't think y'all gay. They said nobody else is funnier than you, so I really don't give a fuck. And I know for 1,000% either one of them are gay. Yeah, I didn't want to fuck them. I didn't look at them that way. Them was my niggas. We was cool. People really be insecure. They think if you hang out with gay people, y'all sync together like fucking Bluetooth. Shaking my head. Every straight man that hangs out with a gay person isn't gay, and people need to realize that there are some straight men who are comfortable with themselves. She's a Dusty who's bothered. It's so crazy that so many women are like her, absolutely draw the line at being gay. They can be overwhelmingly bad in the world, but God forbid he does something sexually questionable. They act like sex or niggas or females is all males sit around and talk about too, when that's not the case at all. So I don't get what she's trying to say. Y'all was kids in school at the same time. They probably ain't give a fuck because they already knew you before you came out. But for a grown ass straight man to be kicking it with gay dudes and he's not related to them, it's giving trade. Somebody says, if a grown gay man hang with straight dudes, do it make him straight? Child. Hood gay niggas be funny as fuck. That's why you and Santana have a platform. Niggas think straight people can't have gay friends. I grew up in a black church. Of course I have gay friends. See, I feel like, we should definitely be able to hang with our straight friends or be like, which I don't want to fuck you anyway. A lot of y'all straight people don't even be that attractive as y'all be thinking y'all are. We just talk about that. Y'all do not be as attractive as y'all think y'all are. Not all the gays want y'all. Y'all want to be so like, oh no, I don't. And it's black women that make people feel like that a lot. Everybody feels like that, but black women push that agenda. They really don't want you hanging with no gays. But I mean, I get like if you, I guess, going out and you randomly find a gay guy, then y'all become friends. I guess that could be like this right here. You see this, man? This went viral. Like, sometime
yeah, I was finna do a prank on you.
What you was finna do?
I was probably going like, I don't know.
That's crazy because I just asked for you and you right here this whole time.
Right. So I'm gonna post that. You know what's my? Hey, look. You want to know what's my prank? Asking customers for their numbers.
Do it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep. Or just tell them your number off guard. Don't even say nothing. Just say 1773299. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me get I don't like that shit because they make us look bad. I'm a real one.
You mind if I post that?
Huh?
Mind if I post you saying that?
I don't care what you post. I'm a real woman. Get your gay ass up out of here. Let me get.
Yeah, I was finna do a prank on you.
What you finna
do? See, she was bothered. Can't even live your own life. You just walk around just being you. And what he was doing was making you look bad. Who's us? What made us look bad was you walking in there disgusted by him. I mean, somebody should look at you. You was not giving femininity at all. Actually, you was giving big back nigga. Is that why you was really mad? But you a real woman. Please. So why were you intimidated? That'd be my thing. If y'all really know that y'all are the real deal Holyfield, the T, why are you offended? You have nothing to be. If I am true fish, I am true all woman. You say nothing. A man or somebody trying to be a woman, nothing. Y'all can never be feel no type of way. I could never be disgusted because I am woman. Please. In fact, what these comments say? It's all rooted in jealousy. A woman that was born a man can be more feminine than her. Yes, that does make them masculine females look bad. She sound like a man. They always say I'm not transphobic because I'm not scared or in fear of. Meanwhile, y'all are scared that the existence of trans women is some type of erasure to cis women, which is simply not true. This type of behavior irritates me from Black people. And before anyone gets offended, I'm Black myself. But if a white person were to be disgusted because of a Black person's race, we will be up in arms. So why is it okay to be disgusted with someone's sexuality? Hypocrisy. So I said, who said she wasn't though? Mind you, she about to go home to her DL man. Okay. She a real woman, but she has no softness or femininity. And if you're a real woman, why do you have to say it? Weird. Period. Why you gotta explain something? Why you gotta do all that? She's awfully masculine and butch to be saying all that. See? See, I ain't the only one that felt like it. Ma'am, you're pissed. This post says, so being DL pretty much boiled down to you being afraid of what others think about you. Not defending DL men, but it's not this simple. It's still not safe or acceptable to be gay. A lot of queer men have to be prepared to lose all of their family and friends and start over. It's not an easy thing to deal with. Society is still hostile towards queer people. I feel the same way. We were having this conversation at work due to a phone call one of the intake ladies received. While they spoke amongst themselves, I responded saying the exact thing you said. They pretty much said so his abuser was just afraid of what people would think about him. I just shut my mouth and brought it here. Or a life or death situation. Don't limit your scope of understanding. Just stick to a preference and don't judge others. Yes, it is. Definitely. Especially in your late 30s and upwards. What people think about you. I think they don't want to lose access to certain things as well. Now, some men just have to get comfortable with the way they might get tested going forward. The new battles they have to conquer in society of self-righteous people. It also boils down to not keeping everyone in your business as well. Right. Basically, and because people will outcast them. Could be the reason of losing friends or family or friends. When people grow up in homophobic households or society, it's harder for them to come out. There could be a lot of arguments about why people are being DL. I mean, we all know why. I talked about this before. The DL man is everybody's issue, everybody's fault. It's everybody's fault that they're on the DL. Because, babe,